beautiful people. This is Nadir.
This kid.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 370.
Wow.
Yes.
It took us a while to get there.
Yeah. It definitely did. Definitely did. It seems like, well, the thing is we record so many podcasts. It does. But you and I record so many podcasts that we don't record that,
that's
so it just kind of didn't make the cut, man. First of all, let me start with you. What is up with you?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Just on that full-time movement. We on a countdown, 11 weeks left to go. You know what I mean? So, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, man.
Now, I got to check in with you. This is a weekly update at this point. You've not sold anything, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
But listen, it can still happen, bro, any day.
It doesn't need to hapen, though, Kev. That's my point.
Some
it doesn't
of us got
need
to go, man. Like, some you know what I'm saying? It's just, I look around and be like, man, I ain't doing nothing with this. Go.
No, that's a fact. What we never was. The thing is, we just felt like we had to have it. I think when you reach that plateau of dad, it's like, all right, this stuff don't really mean as much. Like, sell some of it, because I bought a couple pair of shoes this week. It's just in me, man. Like, I got to do it. I work from home, but still, I get fresh to go to Kroger's, go to the barbershop and stunt. That's my weekly runs at this point, man. But
I'm gonna tell you what, like, bro, if it ain't by the door,
you know what? We had this discussion, and like every sneakerhead has this problem. Like you said, if it's not by the door, and then also certain things remind you of certain things that like, all right, I already have a red and black shoe. My closet's full of red and black. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So but that's why I try to venture out to other colorways, and I'm like, all right. But then again, it's like they sit there. I went into the closet the other day. I'm like, I forgot I had these. So I'm with you. Maybe I'm not helping my case here, trying to get you not to sell anything, but still, you don't need to sell anything yet, Kev.
No, I got to make it happen, man. Somebody's got to go.
Yeah,
I'm making plans. Like, brother, listen, I saw that Kosai exhibit, and I figured out before it closes, my little man will be almost 2 months. So,
okay.
To go take him. So,
well, when you asked me,
y'all want the family, you know what I'm saying? We could double team this.
We probably can. That might be where I break the seal with them. So this one expound a little bit on why I have not broken. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, just like you are. I have not dove into it with the kids yet because I really don't know where to start. Like, do I start them with the 3 that I had when we were younger? Do I want to do the later 3, which are technically the original 3, and then it goes into the ones we were younger? I don't know. I don't think it'll hit the same. And then don't get me started on the last 3. It's kind of like I put them in Pandora's box. I won't be like talking about them because those are really bad. So I don't know, man.
But
maybe
see,
it
that's
just don't
the
hit
thing.
the same.
Like, no, they're bad to you because of nostalgia, but the kids might love it, man. You might gotta let them watch them first 3 first. Because like, if you try to put them on the old ones, they might be like, yo, this is buns. It looks terrible. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, yo, what is this? Like, this is garbage. But if you put them on the new ones where it looks fire to them, you know what I'm saying, by today's standards, then they might be like, oh, I like this story. I want to go back and watch the old stuff. Or you could have them watch Clone Wars. Y'all can watch Mandalorian.
That's true.
There's a lot of options, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Get them into the universe. Mandalorian would be that'd probably be my recommendation.
Oh, for sure. They would love Mandalorian, but it ain't going to hit the same. And maybe it doesn't matter that it's not going to hit the same. Because when I saw Mandalorian, when my boy Luke showed up, the Thug Dove almost dropped. It hit me right. It hit me right here, Kev. You know what I'm saying? It hit me right there. But hold on, sidebar a little bit here. I got to apologize. First of all, I'm usually pretty clean cut when I come on here. I haven't got a haircut in a couple weeks. I went to Philly and saw my brother and my sister. Shout out to them. Shout out to my niece and my nephews. So this is growth from when I went down there, and I have not got a haircut since. I know my team was probably thinking like, yo, Deer's looking really rough. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. So timing just didn't work out. Okay. So I want to apologize for that. Your boy's looking rough. I'm okay. As long as I'm not missing one of these front beaver teeth, you'll know I'm doing good. Like, I don't care how good you're doing in life. If you're missing a beaver tooth, I'm judging you. And I'm thinking something's wrong. Okay. I'm not going to lie. That's just that's a deerism.
Yeah, had you not pointed out, nobody would have noticed, man. Nobody
I know, but I noticed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you sitting over there, you know what I'm saying, feeling subconscious about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, hey man, listen, the Lord's working on all of us, man. We all walk to the beat of our own horse, and hey, it's vulnerability here, vulnerability music life here. All right, so you have not sold anything. I gotta do weekly check-ins at this point. All right, cool.
Not yet.
All right, cool. You still getting little man's? I know he got a whole wardrobe all the way up to he's 5 years old at this point. But have you been copping anything lately?
No, man. Like, listen, we've been getting flooded, which, you know what I'm saying, I love it. But you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, he got plenty.
Okay.
Sorry, you set him off.
Man, I don't know what the heck I do. Let me how do I mute these people, man? All right, there we go. Baby's letting them out back. All right, let them out back, Pootie. All right, so anyways, man, let's go ahead and get started like we always do. What we've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Man, Star Wars Survivor
You've been talking about that. Okay.
Fire game. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I like that's been the only game that I've been like really wanting to play. And I don't think I played it this week, but like the last week and a half since we potted, yeah, I've been rocking that heavy. It's a tough game. It's real fire.
Okay. All right. Is that the only thing you're playing? Is just that?
That and Death Stranding, but I ain't played Death Stranding since I started playing that. So
Okay, just kind of put it down. All right, cool. I get it. But you already played Death Stranding, so it's kind of like a second playthrough.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, so I've been playing. I know you seen me and Jay kind of talking back and forth. Me and Jay, shout out to Jay. He came and hooped with me Monday, and we talked about it further. But this Expedition 33 has got me by the heartstrings, Kev. I cannot highly recommend it more. It's on Game Pass. I want to tell you that, so you can play it on there. You will love it. Bro, the music. I don't
know, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, listen, y'all started chatting it up. I was like, okay, let me see. Check this. Was the second I saw it was turn-based combat. I was like, nope.
You know what? That skit you sent me, I immediately thought of you when they said turn-based combat. I was like, Kev's not gonna like this. He's like, he doesn't like turn-based combat, so I apologize. No.
Not only do I not like it, I hate it.
Yeah, okay. I take everything I just said back. You might as well erase that last 30 seconds. You will not want to play it. Let me just get on my soapbox, say how much I enjoy it. All right.
Okay.
The music is like some of the best game music I've ever heard in my life, and the story is top tier. It's S tier game story wise, bro. Like, it is so good.
See, I love a good story, so maybe I'll have to get on it and see what's cracking. But
this is what I'll say if I'm gonna sell you on it. This is what I'll say will make it good. I know you don't like turn based, but the fact that you can actually combat when the enemy tries to hit, you could parry, and so kind of like on God of War when you parry the parry system, it makes the battles seem like it's real live action. It's really not. They get a turn, you get a turn, but it makes it breaks it up in a way that I think that you'll like it. At least try it. It's on Game Pass.
Yeah, if it's on Game Pass, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't gonna hurt nothing to fire it up.
Yeah, give it a shot, man. So I'm gonna do a breakdown once I'm finished with it. It's early contention, my game of the year already, and I'm about 13 hours in. I'm not gonna lie. I've been mowing.
You've been plowing through. Yeah.
Yes, I cannot stop playing the game. It is that good. But that's the only game I'm playing. But I got to get into this experience. I know you're gonna get on me today because I did go ahead and pre-order a Switch 2. Okay, and I got to start here before you get on me about this. Nintendo fans, my brethren, my Mario Kart-ism people, brothers in Christ, showers. All right, showers and deodorant are a must when it comes to standing in line. All right, or just in life.
Nintendo
period.
Fan.
No,
just a Nintendo fan. If you ain't showing up to the party, the function, smelling like yesterday, my boy.
No, it wasn't yesterday. They smelled like basement.
Smell like old feet.
Yes, no, like basement and like pain is what it smelled like. We were outside. All right, and we're in line. It's probably like 20 people in line before me, and I smell it like wafted over. You know how Pigpen had like a green cloud of smoke you would see on Charlie Brown. That's what I thought I saw in the line. Yeah. So listen, my people, my fellow gamers. We gotta get.
They ain't seen sunlight, man. Since the Switch 1 came out, my boy. They ain't seen sunlight since the Switch 1 came out, my boy. They finally popped out.
It made me start looking at myself to make sure I was good. Like,
it make you wonder about the hobby. You be like, man, do I like this?
No, exactly.
I don't know if this is for me.
Well, I think I just don't want like being lumped in with all of it, man. Like, me and Jay went to E3. It was a thing, man. We were close to each other. I'm like, oh man, this is different. I forgot about how my gamers give it up. But I was reminded quickly on this pre-order.
Soap, deodorant, clean clothes.
It was all bad. It was a semi nice day. Cats is out there with just looking bad, man. I'm not even gonna give it no description, but it was an event. I will say that.
3 months old.
Man, haircut, yes or no. You know what I mean? So
haircut.
Yeah.
Boy, like listen, Socks. Man, they balding. That's all the haircut they needed, my boy.
This is what I will say. It made me kind of think of, and I said this before on podcasts, man. Gaming might be done with our generation. It might be done because it was a whole bunch of just older folk like us there getting their systems. Some people can say they were getting it for their kids. They were getting it for themselves.
No, 100%. But who else was free at noon on a Thursday?
That's very true. That is very true. Who else was free on a Thursday? The GameStop employees, they were stressing. And they came out and gave the prerequisite like, yo, any fights happen, we're gonna call the cops. We have the cops on ready to roll. And like, if you get out of line, if you jump people, like if you act any way in the line, we're gonna call the cops. I'm like, man, what's gonna happen here? But it wasn't even that type of crowd. But I guess they had a little bit of PTSD. Hey. I guess the Pokemon releases go down up there. Is what they said. I'm about
to say, hey, listen, bro. Like, them folks, they get like this first time they came out their house, bro. They get down up there. All right, let it have been 12 consoles, boy. Somebody was gonna bleed out there. You understand me?
That's a fact. Blood would have got on them streets. They came out and said it early too. I like that they did that. They said we got X amount of bundles. We have X amount of just regular systems. So everybody got one. Jay, listen, we gotta get on Jay. All right, Jay. I know you're gonna check this podcast. Your allocating of time is like very bad, bro. Like I like you're like a 30 overall. Okay, you went. I don't understand how you felt you were going to go across town to get somewhere and get us. But he ended up getting it. Let me say that he ended up getting it. It's just his breakdown was just off, man. You got some things you got to shift off to the wife, man. If a Nintendo order is coming out or a pre-order is coming out, some things you just got to say, hey kid, we got to reschedule this appointment. Did you eat yesterday? That means you're doing ED today. Let's go. We're going to go get this pre-order and come back. But I got to give my boy a hard time, man.
Man, like, yo, I'm going to tell you what, that was the most surprising part, though, because it sounded like you could pretty much roll up any point in the day and copped. Like, all the people who was really cared, they was already there off top, and it was still plenty left over, because with Jake out there like 2 hours late.
Yes, he did. He definitely got one. I don't think it's going to be that hard for anyone to get them. I know the internet crashed, and that's par for the course at this point. So I got a bit of FOMO, I'm not gonna lie. And when I went up there and pre-ordered it through GameStop, but so I think a lot of people was going through the physical because the internet broke. When PS5 release came, we were able to plow through.
There wasn't a lot of people going through the physical though, man. Like that's what that line tells me. Like bruh, honestly, once you told me that, once Jay said he got his 2 hours later, I was like, oh, I don't care about this. Like this isn't gonna resell for anything.
But
all those pre-orders getting canceled. Like I'm out.
You had all intentions of never buying it, only to flip it. So you weren't gonna keep it anyway. All right, so.
No. Yeah, so it worked out perfect for me. I was like, okay, cool. Because I tried to stay up for the midnight release. I was up at midnight, man. Got in line at Best Buy and then just fell asleep. And, that was a wrap for that.
So I did the same thing. I think that's why I got up and went and pre-ordered it, because I felt defeated. Like I just felt like I needed it, and all this stuff. Oh, Nintendo, the hype got me, bro. The hype got me. So I'm one of those people that say I'm buying it for the kids. It's really for me. The kids are gonna play,
Yeah, they're gonna play that old Switch. You can be like, yeah, all right, touch this new hotness if you want.
I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it at. But we're all like, Dante's really excited about it, so I think he wants to play. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Man, listen, you go ahead. Listen, I know you. He's gonna end up with his own. Because you ain't gonna be trying to share. Like,
I don't want to share. That's the hard part about being a dad gamer, bro. It's like I don't want to share. You're right. I will buy him his own.
But come out June 5th. Christmas is right around the corner, my boy. Yeah. Don't you worry.
You can look at dads.
Just get ready, man. There'll be one waiting for you right under the Christmas tree, man. You be real good. Santa Claus gonna get you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hold on, before I move on though, I did have two other games I did play. I kind of skipped over it. One, I'm gonna give a Game Pass win. It Takes Two. Me and Khalees have been playing that one. Very, very fun game. I think it's a good game to play. I thought about playing it with the wife, but it's too dependent on each other to where like you got like platforming, which is dependent on somebody like shooting a platform up for the other person to jump on it, and I could sell me and babe would not get I'd be like, yo, babe, what are you doing? All right, we're done. So. Perfect game to play with a niece or nephew, or when little man gets above age, or now the guy kids, you play with them. Yeah. That might be a good game to play. Game Pass, and then also the Plucky Squire. It's a little cutesy game. I was waiting on it. I like the art style on it, and I ended up running through it. A really short game. I think it's really good to play on the handheld. If you want to play it on there, I think it'd be good on the Ally. So I wanted to highlight those two.
It's on Game Pass.
I don't think the Plucky Squire is, but It Takes Two is though.
Yeah. Me and the wife were gonna play It Takes Two a long time ago, and then just completely forgot about it.
Man, I'll tell you, to me, it's a game that's made. Installed. Really? Okay. To me, it's a game that's made for husband and wife to play. It's only if husband and wife play video games. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, I installed it and I knew immediately after going through the first level with Khalees, there's no way me and babe would play this game together. I'll be fussing or give me the controller and then I'm playing both characters. So I'll say that. Now, toy might be a little better than the babe in gaming, so you might want to give it a shot though.
Hey, there you go. Maybe we'll fire it up, man. But listen, these days, man, it ain't a whole lot going on.
I know,
like, man. We both be getting home like, oh my god, I'm so tired.
Listen, I fully understand. It was, matter of fact, there was something that I got planned for the church right now that I'm doing, and I immediately, when I first did it, I talked about, I was like, man, I'm gonna get my guy to do it with me, and this was the planning stages was almost like last year sometime, and then I don't know if maybe it got re-upped again and they asked me and babe to do it, And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll ask him and we'll do it. And like I thought about it afterwards, like, yeah, there's no way he's gonna do this. He's not gonna have energy, so I'm not even gonna ask him. So you'll hear about it, and I definitely want you to attend. But the planning and running it and all, oh, absolutely not. Coming optional for you at this point, bro. I already know.
Yeah, listen, man, I'm already counting down the days because it's like, man, yeah, we're gonna be here real soon. Like we've hit that that you know what I'm saying. Oh, we're having a baby. Oh, we about to have a baby. Like it's about to be a real live baby in here. Like, all right.
Hey, it's a fun journey, man. Just think of it like somebody's supply dropped just another addition to the squad, bro. That's it. It ain't no different. It ain't no change.
No, it's gonna be listen, we're gonna have a blast, but it's gonna be different. But I'm gonna tell you what, I have not been looking forward to anything more than going to this COSI exhibit. I'm hyped. I'm geeked. I'm like, man, I don't know what it's gonna be like to have a 1 6-week-old, but he gonna be there. We're gonna be in there. He'll be like, man, these people have taken me to another planet. Like, I was kind of used to. I was just getting used to that one place that we're always at. Now this is something could get me out of here.
Yeah, I want to go home. Right. If he's anything like Dante, that's how Dante. We could be anywhere on Earth that he's having fun. Like, so we going home. I mean, that's literally what he wants to get home, man. That's his, and I feel it. That's all he wants to do is get to the crib. I want to go home. Like, I feel you. Take a shower and get in my pajamas. Exactly. All right, man. So, anything else gaming news wise before we move on?
Man, I don't think there's much else going on. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe after all that yang you talked about that Switch 2, man. You went and stood in the cloud of must and stank. And copped you one.
I know.
That's crazy.
I talked to Game,
and I thought about it. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I thought about it. Like, I'm like, man, that Mario Kart do look like fun. But I was like, man, $500?
Yeah,
don't look like $500 worth of fun. And I already know off top, like, ain't nothing else I'm gonna play on that bad boy. So
that's my gripe with it.
I'll wait for means.
Now, to be fair, I only put $50 down. I didn't pay for it all. All right, This could all change. That 50 could be shifted to something else, and I might back out. And I might back out. I have not got it yet. All right,
you can't do Jay like that, man. Like Jay probably bought the whole thing. He was like, yes.
He was upset he couldn't buy accessories. I was like, what accessories do you need, Jay?
Sick. My boy is sick.
He has a true sickness. I got a little cough. He got full blown Nintendo AIDS. So like,
if you want to know what actually makes that really funny is like 2 days later, man. I actually carted one on Walmart, and I could have bought it. I was just like,
yeah.
And then I really didn't want it. I was like, it's like, oh, this thing is garbage.
No, you can't say that. No, you can't do that. You can't say just because you could get it that it's garbage. You can't say that. We don't know yet.
Garbage.
Well, I mean, it's just a refresh. It's a Nintendo way, man. It's a Nintendo way. That's what they do, man. The Wii U happened with the Switch. Now Switch 2 is really just the Wii U refresh again. It's a sickness, man. That's why gaming is for us.
I'm telling you, that Mario Kart better hit.
Yeah,
folks gonna be upset.
That's very true. That's the only reason why you're gonna get it. Other than that, and Donkey Kong, the Donkey Kong game was kind of fun.
Word,
yeah.
Bro, so Donkey Kong game just like Crash Bandicoot. I ain't gonna lie.
Very much so. Just run around and smash stuff, show off the beauty of the console as far as what it can actually render and everything. And that's about it. In and out, bro. Pause. So, we'll see about that. All right, man. NFL draft. All right. Before we get into the draft, when we get into the draft, let me start here. My Eagles had a great draft. I don't know what in the hell your Saints were thinking. The quarterback y'all took.
Who?
Exactly. I'll give the floor to you, man. What was your thoughts on that when you thought about who went?
So we was at a baby shower, man. During that, well, I was in the car waiting to head out with the guys, but I'm sitting there, I'm watching it, man. I see we took a QB, Tyler Shook, something like that.
Tyler Shook, yeah, something like
that. Who was this guy?
Yeah, well, it wasn't who they thought it was going to be. It was Shedeur. But go ahead, keep going.
Bro, listen. All right, so we didn't get Shedeur. All right, we're going to talk about him in a second. But, man, I would have took literally anybody else, man. Will Howard. I would have taken Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
Maybe not Honda McCord. Not Honda McCord. But just about anybody else. I'm like, who is this guy? Who is this joker?
Yeah, like, when I sent you his highlights, his combine highlights, you were like, "Oh my god, I want to call my son down."
Right. Listen, the only person that was celebrating that pick was Derek Carr. He was like, "My starting position is solidified. I ain't even gonna be available next year, and that job ain't going nowhere."
Right. We got the Rattler and this guy. Oh man, I ain't got nothing to worry
Derek
about.
Carr still gonna be the starting QB. and he can't play. Like, all right, I'd rather have him on the field than this bum that we drafted.
He won't. Well, you know, the thing is, you're drafting him for the future, so he's going to see the field at some point.
He ain't never seen the field, man. Like, listen, he might not make it out of OTAs, okay?
Yeah. All right. So I was curious to see what you would think. I knew you were upset by it, but I figured I'd get on podcast.
Upset? I was hurt.
I know. Shedeur. Let's start with that. All right. So he fell to the 144th pick. Sad. It was sad that he fell that hard. To assess it, I'll say this, man. He played his hand a bit too differently as far as trying to move like his daddy do, but he doesn't have his dad's talent. So I would have given him some honest conversation with that. But he probably hasn't had honesty in his whole college career. Like, the people in Boulder who would have given him some honesty to say, like, listen, man, I don't know if you, as far as you say you feel like you're going to be the number one pick. You feel like you're going to be in the first round. I don't think anybody was honest with him to tell him, like, I don't know if they're grading you that high. And I think over time, it was some character stuff that got involved with it. And I think they kind of, like, I didn't like the whole thing that, they're trying to humble him or something like that. I think that the powers that be, some teams are like, nah, we're not going to take him because, he's a little too cocky. I can't say cocky. He was a little too just open about, he didn't take it serious. And that's why I think he really, really hurt him, was that he didn't want to go to Cleveland. All right. Which is a big screw you to like where he went and why they drafted him. But he wanted to go to a lot of other teams other than that. So he took those meetings serious, but the ones that he didn't want to go to, he just kind of like, rumors were saying he had headphones on playing music. He was taking phone calls. I'm like, all right. So these people get to talking to one another, and they're like, all right, how serious is it that he wants to play football? I mean, he's already got money. He comes from a royalty family, so we don't know how serious it is for him. And that's why I think he ended up falling as much. I don't wish Cleveland on anybody. All right, let me say that.
That was the other part that really hurt, man. It was
very much so.
Cleveland and quarterbacks, man, it's just not a good mix. You know what I mean? Like,
they got 5 or 6 right now.
Yeah.
So
listen, that's a terrible. Like, I won't say it's a terrible. It is a terrible QB room, man. You know, I'm going ahead and say because what they got your boy,
the massager,
the massage man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They got old ass Joe Flacco.
There you go,
man. Then they got
the dude from Oregon they just drafted.
Yeah, Dylan Gabriel. They got Shedeur, and then they got
somebody else. Yeah, they got somebody else. Yeah, I can't remember who.
Man, listen, that QB room crowded, and. For what? That's the real question. It's like, for what, man? Like, why my Saints didn't want to just take a chance on Shedeur? Like, quit playing.
Rumor had it that the Eagles were going to draft him. They were actually the next pick, and I think Cleveland traded up and got him.
Kenny Pickett.
I knew it was somebody.
Kenny Pickett.
So yeah, Shedeur got a shot. I got to be honest. Ain't nobody in that room. The massager's not going to be back in time. Joe Flacco is the same age as me, so we don't know what's going to happen. He might get up in the morning and hurt his ankle, because that's typically what happens at this age. And the Gabriel dude, it sounds like they're higher on him than they are Shedeur. So he's coming in behind the 8 ball. And then not to mention, man, we don't know what Cleveland's going to do. They're just a bad ran organization. The stadium was built on top of a pet cemetery. All things bad.
They just over there playing Madden, man. Like,
no, they're not though. Because they're playing Madden. They would trade away for some picks or something, man.
Nah, they just over there just picking up whatever they can off the board. It's a combination of Madden and fantasy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just, best available off the board. Just pick up whatever. You know what I mean? But what you gonna do?
Well, I'll say this though, man. Like, I'm rooting for the guy. I'm rooting for the kid. I want him to do well. A lot of blowback has happened from this. Heck, we got prank phone calls coming to him. I don't think anybody. If I'm that dad, because his dad got fined like $100,000, and he got like me and Lil Nadir had to put the gloves on. We're going out back, and I'm gonna rough him up. I'm gonna you costing me a lot of this joke is coming back. The whole part about it is the only rule I got in life. If you get jammed up, don't mention my name. Period. That's the only rule I got, man. And the son got jammed up, and you got your dad implemented. Oh yeah, we got to go outside and tussle, man. Some furniture got to get moved.
Filmed it, did it for the clout, man. Put it all on IG.
Yeah,
and, like, come on, somebody recognize you, bro. What you thought was going on here, dog?
Exactly.
And, listen, the Pac's probably about to get fired. If we being honest, like.
Yeah, I know, and that's a big thing. But yeah, I had nothing else to really say about the draft. I just want to get one more thing about my Eagles together. So the Eagles went to the White House. Yeah. Some Eagles went to the White House. Okay, my quarterback didn't go. Let me start there. He said he had a conflict of a scheduling conflict. Got to take him for his word. He didn't go. Jalen Hurts is very like, how do you not love Jalen Hurts, bro? I just don't start there. And then I got a couple people texting me today. Oh, your boy Saquon was golfing with Trump and blah blah blah. Look, man, it's been up for Saquon ever since he said his mind you, his fiance uses the N-word, and she's
Excuse me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, she said it. And on
Twitter.
No,
you got to break this down.
No, she did. She said it on Twitter. I guess she said that she felt like she could be able to say it because she's engaged to.
When was this?
Before the Super Bowl, like it happened. We didn't talk about it because I didn't want to talk. I didn't want no bad juju on my team. All right.
Hey,
so
man, listen, Eagles only got a couple of times, man, because we ain't forgot about your boy, man.
Oh,
Riley Cooper.
Riley Cooper. Hey, look,
we
man,
ain't forgot about your boy, man.
That was a dark time, Kev. All right, that was pre-Super Bowl, Nadir. I may or may not have said it's all sins are absolved.
I need to know the context of the girlfriend, wife, or whatever.
There's no context that could ever be used.
Driven snow, my boy.
Exactly. She's about is this T-shirt? Is this Black Panther T-shirt I have on right now? But yeah, so it's been up for him ever since, man. And the only thing I would say when I told people when they was hitting me like, oh, what's up with your boy, dear? What's up with all this? Look, man, he plays football. All right, he turns his body into a weapon. The brain rattles. Okay, can't take it for what it is, man. Like it is what it is, man. As long as he runs that ball, I can't say nothing about it. But Saquon, listen, I'm not happy with you about that, bro. I'll be remiss if I didn't bring that up on pod. I am not happy with you, brother. That was corny.
Man, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't joking. I'm over here. I'm googling this right now. Like, hold on, excuse me.
I see you over there looking. Yeah.
Bro, this shit. Like, come on, lady, you're not even close, man. All right, man.
Well,
listen,
not only
Saquon only with you because he don't want to be that. You understand me? Well, all right. He trying to get off the paint, my boy.
Not only did she say that, she also said she was gonna bag a football player. She said it. Like she said that's what I'm gonna do. And she did, So
all right, ain't that
not a good look.
Listen, man, ain't that how your boy Shay got caught up?
Yeah. Hey man, look, it's not gonna end well for him, right?
Who?
Shay? Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I know. All right, come on. All right, that's a dumb question.
We're gonna talk about this too.
Okay.
But hold on, I'm still reading through these. Can't mess with no broke. I thoroughly enjoy calling my mom. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but I ain't messing with no. Okay, the cheetah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Man, bruh? I can't support Saquon no more, bro.
Ever since the thing came out with Saquon golfing with Trump, I was praying that what's my man's name for the Dolphins?
Somebody owe her hands.
I know, but it's not. Anyways, man, listen, focus on my voice. I was praying that Tyreek Hill. I was hoping he did something crazy again because I'm like, get the spotlight off my boy, man. Get like throw a grenade and all this. I don't want all this on it. Like Saquon, I'm like, no. But we already won Super Bowl. I figured this was gonna happen. Something like this would happen. I just wasn't expecting this though. But yeah, my man was showing his back teeth and he was smiling with Trump. It was nasty, man.
Listen, it was nasty. Man, like. We got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give him too much smoke, but we got to be honest with ourselves, man. Like, my boy was up in Happy Valley.
Right. In the middle of nowhere,
like,
man.
We see his girl.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, listen, I don't want to go too far because ain't that the same thing that got Rob Parker fired? I don't want to go too far. But look, I mean, like, we might owe RG3 an apology. That's all I'm gonna say.
Heck no.
That's all I'm gonna say.
His skits are just as nasty. But like,
listen, it's nowhere near as nasty as this.
It's close. Yeah, it is.
No, not even. Nowhere near. Not in the same realm. None of that. Like,
look at me. Look at me deflecting. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get on. Look,
like, we might listen. Listen, I sent you the meme, man. I sent you my boy, Dr. Umar. Like, man, listen, man.
Well, no.
After we get done praying over that beautiful, you know what I'm saying, black baby.
Hold on. What's funny about that is when you sent it to me, I'm like, I was already deflecting. As you saw, I was trying to cop please. And you were like, what are you talking about? And then I had to explain to you what that meme was about.
Because the video just came up. I thought it was funny. And then I went back and looked. I was like, oh, okay. I see what the reply came from. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Hey, I'll say this, man.
That was on point.
Had this happened last year, before we won the Super Bowl last year, I was going to Philly to like look up Saquon. Like, we gotta talk, right? I gotta sit you down.
Saquon down in Philly, my boy. My boy he's living in South Dakota. You know what I'm saying? Omaha, Nebraska.
The Caucasus Mountains is where it seems like he's living because he's detached. He is detached.
Yeah, like, hey, man, pray for Saquon, man. Pray to get his mind right, because
exactly. As I had to bring that up. All right, man.
I wasn't even beefing about him golfing with the president. It's like, all right, hey, whatever, man. I like that, whatever. That what you just showed me. Hey, my boy, you fouled out, dog. You fouled out, dog.
I know. It's bad. It's super bad. It's not a good look. But yeah, when that happened, I was surprised we didn't talk about it. I know why we didn't talk. I buried that thing under the notes. I didn't want to talk about that. We was going for a Super Bowl run. I couldn't bring this up.
We
couldn't do it. All right, man. So NBA playoffs are going on right now. I know we haven't really talked about much of it because it ain't been really entertaining to me. I'll say the only thing I'm really watching is to see if the Lakers get put down tonight, which we'll see. We'll see about that. But I'm gonna get to that in a second.
Looking good for him, boy.
So start off the Thunder. They swept the Grizzlies. John Morant got hurt. Nothing really to see here. We kind of knew when you lose certain games by so many points, it should count as 2 losses. So technically, I don't see why they even played 4 games, man. So that one is really not much to talk about. Nuggets and the Clippers, they got pretty good going, man.
Denver, been a good series.
It is. Denver's actually up 3-2 right now. They won a big game last night. The Clippers were in it for most of the game until like the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray is having one of them Jamal Murray series again. He's been missing like all year. He didn't look good in the Olympics, but now he's starting to ball again. So, I'll give him credit for that. Do you have anything to say about that one, Denver? I know the Clippers are your team.
No, they're my dark horse or whatever. So hey, it is what it is, man. I knew Joker would wake up eventually, but I didn't know about Denver this series because it's like, man, you fired your coach.
Yeah.
2 weeks before the playoffs started. It's like you fired the coach and the GM. So it's like, man, listen, things ain't looking good in house right now.
Oh, for sure. I thought it was over. Out, so. They are figuring it out. They kind of look. I mean, maybe the GM and the coach were blood sacrifices to kind of push this on and try to win this thing. I don't know, man. Jamal Murray, I was on the fence as far as is he good? Because he's playing with arguably the best player on the planet. So you should look better when you're playing next to a great player like that. But he's hitting shots. He's playing well. Like I said, before he had these last couple of good games, I wondered if he was any good or not. But he seems to be playing all right. And then Aaron Gordon is playing okay. It was a buzzer beater dunk. You don't see that happen.
Was crazy.
Yeah, that was very crazy.
Counted. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, they should have definitely held it back.
It was still in his hand.
Yeah.
So, but hey, man, it's too close to call. I get it.
Right. Lakers and Timberwolves play tonight. They're up. The Timberwolves are up 3-1. Lakers going home tonight, bro? Is it over?
Man, it's looking like it, but I'm never going to count LeBron out, even though it don't seem like LeBron heart is in it. It seemed like LeBron want to get to this offseason and go give Kevin Gates the hands.
You see people are blaming Kevin Gates for this? They're saying Kevin Gates is the reason why you're down. No, Ant's the reason why.
Yeah, Ant's the reason. Ant's turning it up.
Yeah, Ant's the reason why, and Luka being a turnstile. Listen, man, I'm still against the trade. All right, I still am against Nico trading Luka, but I will say I kind of understand. All right, I do. My man is out there looking like food. Okay, when they do the pick and roll and Ant is on him, Ant says, "You, my friend, are food." And he is going to him every time, man.
Hey, listen, I don't think we've ever seen a Luka dunk. That told me everything I needed to know. You know what I mean?
I think pre-processed food, Luka, he used to dunk. Like he would go to the cup. He was. Now I don't know what this is, man. But that's the thing that shows you his greatness, in my opinion, because he's not fast. He doesn't see he's going at his own pace. You look up, he's got 35. You look up, he's finding the open man. Ant's figuring it out, man. He's finding the open man. I still firmly believe a team with Julius Randle cannot succeed in life. So I still think this can fall out. All right, but I like what I'm seeing with Ant, man. I do.
Yeah. I mean, it's been good. It's been good, but yeah. Listen, man. I just feel like, man, LeBron is just not on his. He's not on his A game right now. He's distracted. You know?
No, he's not. He's not distracted, Kev. It's father time, bro. Like it comes to get us all, man. He didn't get no points in the fourth.
I'm saying he don't look slow. It don't look like he like slug. Now I ain't gonna lie. There was a point where I'm like, LeBron, man, you got to quit crying to the ref man and start playing big.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Start pushing folks around. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like. You're low-key the biggest dude on the floor, pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, body slam Ant one good time, bro.
Well, Ant was giving it back to him. I see at one point Ant pushing him on the way down the court to show I'm here. Like, yo.
That's what I'm saying to you. Like, the fact that Ant feel all right doing that, like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they're going to have to sit Gobert on me if I'm LeBron. Like, all right, listen, y'all going to have to give me, you know what I'm saying, the biggest guy on the team going to have to be the one to come get me. He got to catch me. And he flat-footed.
No,
He got croissants for feet, man. He got baguettes for feet. He can't catch me. Boy, run like he got boots on, my boy.
Now, we'll say, all right, we're going to get to the number one goon in a minute. Yo, Rudy is actually he's doing some goon antics. He's elbowing cats in the back of the head. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's out here throwing stuff around, pause. Like,
that's because the Lakers play too small. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he out there just gooning around. But that's what I'm saying. If I'm LeBron, yeah, like, bro, I'm hitting Ant with the rock bottom one good time, a nice, nasty clothesline, just to let him know, like, hey, bro, I got that old man strength. Don't play with me. You know
I mean, old man strength diminishes when you're playing 42 minutes, bro. Like, JJ's running these guys to the ground.
Get it early.
Yeah, you're right. Get it in blood early. You got to get it in blood early. Like, I remember it was a series. Matter of fact, it was Timberwolves versus Warriors. It was 0-0, and they were scuffling before the game. That's what you got to do. You got to muck it up, man.
Yeah.
You know?
But no, specifically, because Luka, that ain't his style.
You got to change it up, man.
LeBron got to get brolic, man. Like, they pushing him to the floor and stuff. He looking at the ref. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He peeking under his. Like, no, man. Like, listen, somebody push you to the floor. Get up, body slam him. You know what I'm saying? Get ejected, LeBron, one good time.
And I will say, you know,
your legacy is cemented.
Yeah, no. You know, you bring up a good point.
Who cares?
No, you bring up a good point. We saw Kobe throw the hands. We've seen Shaq throw. We've seen Mike and Reggie throw the hands. We've seen Mike get yoked up at one point by Xavier McDaniel. LeBron got to go out there and get a fight in, bro. I will say that. Like, he might be not being a GOAT status until he go out there and, like, eye jammy somebody. I got to see it in you, man. Like, he been too buddy.
I don't even want to see him throw the hands. I want to see, like, WWE. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what LeBron is built for. Like, I mean, I'm talking about pile driver. Just,
I'll say he can't do it, though. The reason why he can't do it.
Career.
No, he can't. Because, like, okay, you got to look at it like this, man. If he goes out there and tries it, right? And let's say somebody got on the pike on him. His son's right there in the stand. Like, his son's on his team. Now that's no longer his dad. You can't, like, you see your dad get beat up. You can't. It's over, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, see, you talking about running a fade. I don't want to see LeBron run a fade. I want to see LeBron just get dirty. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he go to set the screen with his elbow just right to the jaw. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I will say though, goons stick around long because I don't know why the hell Draymond is still in the league. I really don't. When I see him play, I'm like, all right, I know why. I see why he's in the league. You told Jalen Green go paint his nails. You go out there with the high ankles, the 3-inch blades. I see why you're in the league. He's gonna be around for a while.
You also see, don't nobody test Draymond because they know he'll take it there.
Well, we've seen it. He took it there with his own teammates. So we know
it don't matter. He'll take it there with whoever won.
Right.
LeBron got to get some of that in because, like I'm saying, Ant too. You know what I'm saying? Ant is just not got the stature to be bullying LeBron like this. It's like, LeBron, I'm telling you, come down there. Ron Artest him one good time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll say this though.
Concussion.
Ant is not really even just punking him. He's just showing him you ain't nothing. And I think it's an ode to as far as the passing of the torch. I think is what it's kind of like it shows. But it's like, to your point. You can't let that happen, LeBron. You got to give that. You don't give it away willingly. You go down with tooth and nail to where you. At one point, LeBron was looking at the ref like he was getting knighted, and he's looking up at the ref like this, like he hit my hand. And I'm like, man, what is going on? You're LeBron James, man. Like, get up.
Listen, you know what? What I've noticed, take it back just one step, man. Like, that's what I've noticed has been the difference maker in the Clippers Denver series. Whenever Jokic decides that, hey, listen, I'm the big man on the court, I'm going to play like the big man, he's setting just big body screens. He throwing guys around, you know what I'm saying? He just playing big, like, you know, and they letting them play. And that's what I'm seeing a lot in this Lakers series. And LeBron is like, why are you just letting us play? Call the foul. It's like, no, Bron, head, you know what I'm saying? Just headlock, man, rock bottom.
I'm gonna tell you what don't make it bad. What make it any better though, Kev, is the audio is there. And you're hearing LeBron cry like this. I'm like, all right, man, we might have knocked him down a peg. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to give all my bronze in the closet. Like, my man's literally crying out here, man. And they tell him to shut up. Like, it's like I never thought I'd see LeBron like this, man. Even Wizards Mike didn't get this type of disrespect, man.
Because listen, folks knew.
Yeah, they knew.
Mike gonna see about you. All right? He'll see about you on that court. He'll see about you afterwards. He's sending the goons.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
the goons. Yeah, all right? You're never wear another joint in your life.
Hey, Charles Oakley was on retainer when he didn't even play for the team. He was just there, like.
Right. Just, hey, listen, you don't play. Like, yo, that's why. Listen, man. Mike had folks out there shook. LeBron ain't striking that fear in their hearts like that. He thought he could just do it with his game, but nah. They got to see that other side. Like,
right. You're right. You got to get nasty out there, bro.
And who cares? Like, bro, you ain't got but 2-3 more years. Like, man, if they suspend you for 3 months, who cares?
Right.
I'll retire right now. It's cool.
See, I definitely want to go to the villain arc of LeBron. He tried to lean into it with Miami, but I think I just want just the goon antics. You know what I mean?
Pretty.
Nah.
It's too like LeBron, go full goon menace. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about cutting folks off at the ankle underneath the basket. I'm like just slap somebody one good time, man. I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? Latrell Sprewell, the coach, something.
Show some aggression, man. Yeah. Like I'm with you, man, for real. You know, that 100 dudes versus a gorilla was made because they think they want to see a big brolic dude against a bunch of people, which is by far the funniest trending topic on Twitter right now. That is
who
hilarious.
You got?
The gorilla. Absolutely.
I got the 100 guys.
But listen, man, Van Lathan.
The gorilla's gonna tire out, bro. Like listen, the gorilla's gonna get it's gonna be some casualties.
And that's what Van said. That's what Van Lathan said. He broke it all the way down. And the funniest part, I'm gonna go all the way into what he said, but the funniest thing he said of it was like, listen, I gotta put a disclaimer in this, okay?
Could be a good solid 20-25 casualties. But like that gorilla's gonna gas eventually.
That's what he said. Like, okay, I gotta let y'all know. The first wave, you're probably all gonna die.
yeah, y'all ain't getting that off. But like, you just get a couple people to just jump on the gorilla. First of all, I didn't realize a gorilla is only like 600 pounds. Like,
okay, now like I've done a little research on this. That's a standard gorilla. Gorillas can be close to like 6'5", like 700 pounds. All right, so
listen, you say that, but we talk about 100 men. Like,
I know
that's not that big.
I know that
6'5", 700 ain't that big if you got to fight 100 folks.
Okay, now to the point of that, I agree with you. I'm standing with you. I agree. I will take the 100 dudes. I had to put the money on it. The only thing I would say, they got to be what type of dudes we bringing into this. All right, we got to put in like
honestly, brave. It's like, it don't really matter. Like, cause listen, at that point, you just winning by numbers. Like I said, the gorilla is going to gas. Just everybody just jump, grab an arm.
I get it, Kev, but it's no difference. It's no different than when the second wave sees the first wave get straight mollywopped, they may give up. So now you're down to like 40 guys.
Now, see, I was promised 100. 100 men was gonna fight this gorilla. All right, so that means ain't no running.
Look at you. You're looking for the loophole already. You're gonna bet on 100 men. You're looking for
the 100 men was gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it ain't just 100 people just there, and the gorilla happened to be there. Like, nah, I got 100 fighting men ready to fight this gorilla. I'm taking the 100 men. All right,
I'll tell you this. I was gonna take the 100 men.
No,
pause. No, yay. I was gonna take the 100. Ooh, jeez. I was gonna take the 100 men. As well, until I saw Giannis shake it up at the end of the game. I was like, they could not, like, Giannis was going after pops, sons, kids. He was going after everybody, and they couldn't control him. All right. After he got beat, he was like, all right, they cannot control this Brahma bull. So then again, I shifted, like, okay, I might want to put the gorilla. Okay. Because they couldn't control Giannis. Giannis held man's by the back of his head like Bane, man. I remember that picture. I sent you, like, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Man, but listen, but Giannis wasn't doing all that with Wemby. That's all I'm saying. So that's why I'm telling you right now.
He couldn't reach him.
You know? I'm telling you, that gorilla, nah, man. Gorilla ain't got it, man. Gorilla herbivore. Man, he go gas real soon, man.
Yeah, I feel you. So speaking of, put a button on Giannis, they won 4-1. Him and Halliburton. They are. Well, Dame tore his Achilles. They're capped, like, just done. I guess the third apron, whatever the aprons are. They spent all their money. They've traded all their draft picks. They're not going to be any good. They can try to get some mid-level guys, some low-level people next year, but
it's over.
They put a lot of their money in Dame, and Dame, looking at him, man, his career might be over. I mean, torn Achilles is a big injury to come back from.
Dame like 35?
Something like that, yeah. So this might be it, man. Them non-contact injuries is it, man. Every time I play basketball, I get scared. Like, if I start running, this might be it, unlike them, that's it.
You gotta quit saying this,
man. I know, but it's a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's just when, man. It's a rubber band. It's literally a rubber band on the back of your leg, man. It's gonna pop at some point, all right? I'm just accepting it.
You gotta keep stretching, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it.
No stretching gonna help.
And don't be out here just trying to, go 10,000%.
I know. I don't. I'm running 3-point line and 3-point line at this point. As the 3 is going up, if not, I'm playing
running light jog.
Light jog, right? You're right. I got the Anthony Edwards. I'm out here looking the park, Kev. It's a nasty, but I'm just getting shots up at this point. I took nephew, little Joe went with me. He's playing. Joe's gotten pretty good too. But
okay,
we'll talk about that later. Rockets and the Warriors. Golden State's up 3-1.
Surprising.
Very surprising. Jimmy Butler, your guy, is he went ahead and played a good game last. I like the team camaraderie that Golden State has. I like the energy that he brings. He's getting on Buddy Hield, telling him he ain't nothing, telling him if he dribbles he's gonna whoop his butt. I like that energy on the team. It's like playful, but like they're keeping it loose. So I had the Rockets, man. They were the 2 seed, and I had them, kind of high as far as going. But like maybe the moment's too big for them. They're just too early.
I mean, listen, you playing against experience, but listen, this is a prime example of why I always say, like, you need a guy like Dragoon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
only Dragoon can keep Jimmy in check, because you ain't heard Jimmy say not a word about Dragoon.
Oh, absolutely not. He knows.
You know
come
why?
on, man. Yeah.
Draymond and smack fire out here, okay?
He knows that. Jimmy knows that. He knew that coming in.
We've seen it.
Yeah, we've seen it. Video footage.
Right.
Like,
and no apologize for it.
Nobody came to Jordan Poole's aid. You know what I mean?
Man, Jordan Poole got traded.
Yeah. We're like, oh, we can't have you about to break Draymond's hand. Get out of here, man.
You got to go. And we ain't heard from him since, all right?
Absolutely not.
He went to the Wizards, became a Shaq in a full reel.
Absolutely.
You ain't heard a peep from that guy.
Absolutely.
Draymond basically stole all the superpowers. He did right about. Career was never the same after that.
It won't be.
LeBron, take notes.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and make somebody's knees buckle. Pause, bro. You gotta go. You gotta at least see if they still work, man. You know, at some point you do. Like, I'm not saying every old man should go out here and do that, because I'm definitely not going to follow that method either. But LeBron, man, you know, you just get you one or two. He should have jawed Stephen A. That's what should have happened.
He can't jaw no old man. He got to hit McDaniels or whatever my dude's name is.
Nah, that young boy got sleepy eyes. He got all the energy. All right, you know, like,
right, we talking about LeBron.
That's very
physical
true.
Specimen. Like, listen, LeBron get maybe one, maybe two good ones off of you. Nap time. Okay?
Well, see, LeBron don't got it in him though. He's not gonna put all of it. He's gonna think about. Yeah, you're right. That is the problem, because he's gonna think about, I might hurt him. Like, I don't want to do this. Nah, I need a crazy man out here. That's why when Mike was fighting, Mike might try to kill you. You know what I'm saying? That's, again, Mike was honest with his kids. He told his sons, you ain't ish, okay? And you're not going to quit playing basketball, okay? Basically, the same talk Mike gave to his sons is the same talk that Shedeur should have gotten from Dion. Knock him down a peg, all right? Get him down a peg, man. So, yeah, right. Mike did that with his own sons. So, yeah, man, like, you know, LeBron don't have that in him.
Yeah,
he don't.
Listen, man, and we love that, you know what I'm saying, LeBron is a good guy, man, but like one good time, man, like I need to see LeBron just, you know what I mean? Like, this series almost, like, listen, tonight, this game start getting out of hand, bro, lay down the law, LeBron. Who cares? You missed the first 10 games the next season, who cares? Don't matter. At least
Cement
they know
the legacy,
quit playing
man.
with you.
Cement the legacy, you know?
I bet they don't play with you next year.
True.
They, like, listen, they've been disrespecting LeBron. I don't like that.
I mean,
like,
I'm saying,
man
like,
all-time leading scorer.
Lean all into it.
Yeah.
Lean all the way into it, bro. Get the Fu Manchu, Hulk Hogan, evil NWA, Fu Manchu going. Like, lean all the way into it. Be straight evil, LeBron. You know what I mean? Or get like just a goatee. Like,
it's a legacy thing at this point, man. Because it's like, yo, bro, like they really don't think you him no more. Like, bro, you LeBron James, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably the second greatest player to ever do it. Like Mike is still on top, because you know why? Mike could throw them hands.
Yeah,
like,
Mike. There was no doubt.
Else, why do you think he got 6 of them?
Right,
you know,
right.
Mike wasn't backing down from nothing. He wasn't going to just let somebody else have their time. No, he wasn't crying to the refs. None of that. Like, Mike could fight a ref, I believe.
Oh, very much so. I definitely feel like he'd fight a ref. But, you know, and he would have fought if that was a dad jumping in the court like Giannis. He would have definitely put hands on him.
Smacked him up.
Oh, smacked him all the way up. They would have cut away real quick, and like almost like if a streaker comes on the screen, like you never see what happened. That Mike mauled somebody's dad, bro.
Right.
You know, we knew what was gonna happen.
LeBron, you know what I'm saying? He just try to, you know what I'm saying, sigh it off. Like, no, Lasai.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need MMA. Okay.
Right. All right, but let's shoot through these last 2 or 3, I should say, because there's really nothing to really talk about. Well, one of them is
plenty to talk about.
Well, one of them to talk about. I'm not talking about I'm talking about sports. We're getting to. All right, we're back. I don't know what the heck happened. Riverside let us down. Super technical. Well, hold on. We were saying about Kevin Love. Kevin Love,
pure comedy on the gram, bro. Yeah. Like, he gave up on the Heat months ago, and he started his career as an internet comedian, but he has been killing it. Ever since Jimmy got traded, man, Kevin Love's been nothing but jokes, man. And, yo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, man. RIP his pops and all that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, RIP his dad, for sure. Boston, they finished the Magic. They went up 4-1. Nothing to see here with that. And then the Knicks,
keep trying to sell us on Powell.
I know. They really do. I think he's good. I think they have a young team. I think they were injured, is what they said. But I don't know. I never thought
Magic.
Yeah, they're Orlando Magic, man.
Shaq and Penny, my boy.
Right. Or Dwight Howard. Those Dwight Howard teams were pretty good.
We knew they was gonna lose.
Yeah, that's a fact. The Knicks and the Pistons. That's been a pretty good series. You know, Karl Anthony Towns. I can't ever take the Knicks serious, bro. I think a lot of bad things are gonna happen to them always. So I'm not sold on them, bro.
I got the Knicks making it out of this round, but
yeah, me too. But they're going to the next round. They're gonna get clapped by Boston if they play, or do they play Indiana? I can't remember. Either way, I'm not watching it. Indiana and Knicks series, I'm not watching one game of that.
It's good for the NBA. That parity is good for the NBA, though.
Yeah, but I still don't see nobody beating Boston, man. Boston's going to come out of the East, and I still think the West is up in the grabs. I'm rooting for Minnesota, but Golden State, man, I can't go with the old dog. I still got to, see if they're going to win it.
Yeah. Right, man, listen, we just go ahead and talk about it, man. I'm blaming Shannon Sharpe for all the Lakers losses right now. It's about to be the Lakers losing 5. Lakers going home in 5 because what Shannon doing, bro.
Yeah,
What's up with your boy, man? What's up with your boy Uncle Shay, man?
Listen, the thing that got me about that was like I would have posed the question to a bunch of older dudes, a little bit older than me, and some of them I could tell they wanted to defend it, and I was waiting. It's kind of like a bait. Like I wanted to see who was going to defend this whole thing. There's no way or no time, rhyme, or reason that a 54-year-old and a 19-year-old should be involved in the conversation and it makes sense. Listen, I'm 46. My older daughters are 25 and 26. I don't even like talking to them about anything other than fatherhood and being a dad. Like I don't like. I can imagine if I could like run into one of their little friends. That's what I'm saying. Like I love my kids. I'm saying that I talk to them. But like if one of their friends was talking to me, I'm like, yeah, go talk to my kids. I don't want to talk to you. Nothing we can talk about. And they're like 5 or 6 years older than that. So he was dead wrong for that. Start there. That's the baseline. Mm-hmm. I get that it's not a crime. Morally, it's just wrong in my opinion. And he's just into some stuff, bro. Like I don't even know. And then it's like technology's been kicking old dudes' tails since the beginning of time. Like you know what I mean? Like technology.
That's the real crime.
Yeah, that's the real crime, bro. Like you don't at any point think like when someone's talking to you in a way that you're like, this sounds very weird. All right. And then when the person like his PR team sends him what to say, what does he do? You guessed it, screenshots that and then puts that up. Like, oh, technology's kicking his tail.
I'm gonna shoot him some bail on that. What I actually think happened was he texted that to whoever runs his online accounts.
Okay.
And they screenshotted it and put it up. You know what I'm saying? But that probably was what he wrote. I'm going to shoot him some bail and say that that's what actually happened.
Okay.
Because listen, ever since his last social media faux pas, I think he was probably like, listen, let me delete Instagram. Y'all handle that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel you. And I agree that possibly is what could it be. But it's like all the moves he's making, man. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It just doesn't make any sense, bro.
It does, man. Like, listen, it makes perfect sense. Like, bro, like, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? He a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else can I say, man?
I'll say this: when they bringing out the old footage, though, Kev, it don't look good. You know, like
he been telling us who he was.
I know. He definitely has. We should have known it was all up for him when we saw him do the Harlem Shake, man. Like, all right, man, this is electric slide. That's what it was. I'm sorry. That's got to be the nastiest electric slide I've ever seen in life, man. The history of electric slides, that's the nastiest, most robotic electric slide I've ever seen in my life. So it's not like. And then if I'm Jay-Z, I'm at the crib like, bruh, what are you bringing me up for? This is nothing like this. We have nothing. It's not the same. I didn't know that girl. Okay, that's first and foremost. All right, you know her.
Right. Like, listen, I ain't part of your defense, man. Like, leave me out of this, brother. Like, exactly. I just got out. Look, it just got back cool at home, to be honest with you. Like, stop playing, bro.
I got twins out that deal and everything, and you got there to bring me up. Yeah,
listen,
like,
bro, I'm telling you. He just a fan, but you know what I mean? Like, he a fan that got lined up, man. Like, let this be a lesson to you, man. Mm-hmm. And as soon as the money was about to come around, it looked like, you know what I'm saying?
Does it still happen?
On the table. No.
They gonna yank it away.
Everybody jump ship. What you mean?
They really
did. Like, bro, Club Shay Shay, who's going on there?
Right, exactly.
You want to be a guest on Club Shay?
Absolutely not. We got an email, but I declined it. I didn't do anything with it.
Terrence Crawford did him a solid by letting him put that episode out. Because if I was sitting there like, hey, bro, no, don't release that, dog. Hey, man, put that one in the vault for a little bit, man. Let's see how the things kind of shake out a little bit.
Put that on the back burner. See how this all shakes about. You know, we'll see what's up.
You don't need to be releasing episodes, brother. Like, nah, not right now, man.
Right.
Yeah, right. No. That ain't what's best for us right now.
But yeah, no. To your point, and I will agree. Or to answer your question, I should say, I think it's over for my man. I think it's all bad. He's been out online for a while. He's still trying to plow through it. I will say he's trying to release content, do all that stuff, which I get. But ain't nobody trying to hear it. Like,
and I ain't mad at that. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm not mad at him releasing the content because it's like, man, I don't know what happened. From the way that he's kind of presenting his point of view, I can see his point of view, and then but I also see the accusations. So it's like, yo, I'm perfectly fine to let this just play out in civil court as it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad, but it's like, as far as the people who was gonna give you money, that's over with, man. Like, first of all, he had them freaky pills that he was pushing. That was one of the sponsors. I know they over there like, oh my god,
this is not what we wanted to happen. That's not the design.
Please do not let none of our packaging be showing up in none of these videos. Okay?
Oh, they're there. They are there. They're gonna be there. Like, I'll say this, man. If you Shannon Sharpe, you watch this podcast, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Find you an old vet, somebody that you can like grow old with, man. Like, leave the young stuff alone. You cannot keep up with. I can't keep up with the text messaging. Like, she had me firing off text at an unbelievable clip. How do you keep up with that? Like, he I don't know. My guy is really on something, man. Find you somebody.
To get his groove back.
I don't know what he was trying to do. He be trying to dress like the young people too. We should have known. That's another sign. They start dressing like they young. It's like, all right, man, what's up with you, bro? What are you trying to appeal to?
Like, listen, he was hitting his groove, man. He was hitting his prime. He felt like, you know what I mean?
It's nasty though. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We'll see how that plays out. I'm not going to support it or say, oh, which good. I don't know. All right, because it's going to be right.
Yeah, it's like, listen, I don't know. I don't know. But like, he's supposed to keep his companies up and running. Like listen, salute to Ocho, because man, that's a real homie. That's a real homie. Like,
that is a real homie. That is a real homie.
He sat up there, did the draft with you. You knew what was going on out there.
Because
Ocho still sat on that couch with you.
Oh, boy. Ocho had to mute the mic. Like, hey man, so what's up with you, bro? Like, what you on, gang? Like what's up with this, bro? Like, I'm hearing things, like.
Nah, listen, that's one of the ones that you don't even bring it up when you see him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both just kind of know, like. Hey, so man, what you think the Dolphins gonna do, man?
How about them Cavs, man? Like,
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So you selling that spot in Arizona though, for real, right?
All the
you don't even gotta say it at that point. Like,
nah, for sure. Yeah. All right, before we get out of here, man, I gotta wish you a happy Euphoria Day, bro.
Yes, sir.
This is the anniversary of Euphoria dropping, and started people are calling it the funeral of Drake. When this song happened, when it did happen, we were both like, I don't know if we should. He should bow out. This is not something he wants. I always will give Drake kudos for at least putting his hands up and fighting back to some degree. And then we know how that all played out. But I went back and watched Euphoria again, or listened to Euphoria again, and watched the replay of the Pop Out show. Gives me chills every time, man.
Man, listen, I've just been watching the footage of the concerts, man. Looks like he's selling out all kind of stadiums.
Atlanta, they had Atlanta last night.
The big ones.
Yeah, but what got me with that though, Kev, is like, if we've been to concerts in arenas or before. You see how they would always usually, or stadiums, they would cart off half of the stadium. Normally, literally the entire stadium was full. The entire stadium, bro. Special guests are appearing. The Atlanta show was last night. 2 Chainz and his daughter, for Jermaine Dupri and his daughter. They all are like just in the crowd.
Oh, 2 Chainz was there?
Yeah, 2 Chainz and his
Drake,
daughter.
He cut off.
Yeah, he gotta be.
He cut off.
Gotta be.
Yeah, 2 Chainz in the crowd. Like, I lied. He cut off.
Gotta be, man. So yeah, bro, it's happy Euphoria Day, man. It was
a historic year, man.
It was
a historic run, man.
I'm just crazy. It kind of shut up to me. I don't know how it seems to you, but like, a year came pretty quick, man. Like, we still were just talking about this with the lawsuit and all that stuff. I get why, but yeah, man, it's that year kind of seemed like it got kind of fast.
Doc kept feeding the streets, man.
I know.
That's all it took. Yeah, he kept up the momentum, man. You know what I'm saying, and rode the wave like how you supposed to do, capitalize on the momentum. And salute to him, and salute to Drake too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm still excited to see whatever Drake has next. It seems like that Triple S or whatever, that album, it's kind of going now.
Yeah.
It seems like they tried to push that for as long as they could, and now it's on out the way now.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is.
Right. Yeah. All right, my boy. Listen, you got anything else before we get out of here?
Boy, what you talking about? Do I got anything else, man? Like, what's up with your boy Kanye, my friend?
See, I knew you was gonna bring that.
I didn't want to talk. Man. What's up with your mans?
I don't know where to start. All right, that's why I was saying
it might be over for bro. That's
I've been told you I sold on my Kanye stock months ago, bro. Almost a full year to the day. When Euphoria dropped, I sold on my Kanye stock then before. So I don't know. Okay, I was holding on to hope that the Nike Yeezys were going to come back again. Like, have we ever seen a fall from grace this bad? Like,
you know what the weirdest part is that I've kind of noticed is like, man, like he's pushed it so far now that like now when he says stuff, we're kind of like what? And then it's like, oh well.
Well, okay, that's when you know it's bad because it goes to shock. It does definitely go to the last thing he said. We're like, his cousin is somewhere in jail, like 13, like word, like
word.
So,
like yeah, you just keep pushing the envelope. But I mean, now it's like, man, how far are you gonna take it? Because like it's getting to the point where like, well, we don't care.
No,
like,
we don't.
He says it, like everybody's kind of like reacting for a day, and then it's like, all right, whatever.
I mean, you gotta think about how bad could it be at this point, other than allegations. But like, he says stuff.
Allegations. He already listen. He's already.
Well,
he's admitted to it all.
I can't. No, okay, all right, leave it.
He could go a little bit further, but not much.
Well, I think it's like you said, the shock is wore off. So now it's like, who cares? It's like, what's going to come from that guy's mouth? He's beefing with Cameron, and Cam and Mace, they're hilarious, bro. They broke that all down when Cam gave his reasons behind him. Like, okay, you're hilarious. But no, I have nothing to say, man. I sold all my Kanye stock years ago. Like I said, I was just holding on to hope that the Nike Yeezys would come back again, but now that's never going to happen.
I think Donda 2 was supposed to release today. Everybody's like,
yeah,
we all just kind of like
under the name Donda. Like, I still have not listened to Vultures. Like Ty Dolla $ign kind of just, and it had some heat on there for too. Cause I would get like clips sometimes. I would see, I'm like, oh, this is fire, but I didn't dive in because I'm like, I really don't care, man.
I saw him making a beat on Academic Stream one day. The beat was sounding fire. I was like, man, this guy still got it, but it was kind of like,
right. The only thing he could do now, literally stop being online, which he can't do because he loves the attention, and then just be like a ghostwriter. You know, just be a ghostwriter that no one even knows your name. Go under a whole other name and no one even think it's you. And that's the only way you can really like get your art out there. If you care about music, that's what I'll say he would do that. But you know,
like he's kind of hit that point where everybody's kind of like, like I don't think there's anything he can say to shock us anymore. We're all like, all right,
bro. It's to the point where I don't think, you know, I like Ack, but I think Ack should distance himself from him. Like when Ack was campaigning for him to see his kids, keep them kids away from Kanye. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, do not let them kids go around Kanye West. All right, as a dad, have supervised visits. All right, I trust. Them more than I would like around this being able to decipher that, I should say, as a kid. Got to be tough. So I trust them being around that versus Kanye West, man. That dude is all over the place, man. Like seriously, keep everybody away from him. It's too much. It's too volatile, bro, and it's hurtful.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't like, and that's the thing. Like Cameron pointed something out to me where I was like, you know what? You might be onto something, because he was like, man, you know, the best thing Act did was like he showed up a little early.
Yeah,
and started. He's like, man, Kanye was super regular when he showed up a little early. Like, hey, man, how's it going? Everybody doing okay? All right, sounds good. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna just go back into the room. I gotta change my outfit real. Came back out as Ye, going crazy, talking as crazy as possible. Then that was over. He took the costume back off and was like, all right, man, that was a good interview, man. I appreciate you guys. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, my bad. You know, I didn't mean to bump into you. My apologies.
Yeah, super regular.
It's like. Oh, yeah, like man, he know when the camera's on, he know when the lights is rolling, and he know when to act crazy. So it's kind of like, what you got going on here, dog?
Right. No, I agree.
You gotta leave that nitrous alone.
Leave something alone. Or just go all the way, man. Just log off, man. That's all I'll say, man. Like, you know, just do it all. Would you be surprised? No, you wouldn't.
You telling them to tap in till you tap out?
Hey, man. Put that IV attention treat in your vein and just log off, man. But anyways. All right, man. You got anything else? I did not want to talk about that dark dude, man.
Nah, there we go. I think that'll do it.
All right, man. But yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
This kid.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life podcast, episode 370. Drink more water, people. Peace.